I'm here today after 22 years of knowing Bob Davis to pay tribute to him for the work he has done for this community.
First time I met Bob was during my interview 20 years ago.
I first started working with Bob the first day I was hired here, approximately 15 years ago.
I first met Bob Davis in 1999 when the Community Association offices were in a trailer.
I remember you in the sales center office in the back cubby.
Oh my gosh. We have a common heritage in that we're both from Maine, which gave us a bond right from the beginning.
As an NAC rep, he made my job much easier because I found it difficult to handle some of the problems.
Bob pretty much devotes 24 hours a day to Ballin Isles. He's always here early, he always stays late.
His main focus has always been for the residents, service to the community, and he goes out of his way every day, hundreds of emails, to try to make the residents happy as much as he possibly can.
I was involved for 13 years, and only with the help of Bob Davis did I survive. He was committed. It is not a 9-to-5 job for him. He was always there and available.
No matter who you are, where you're coming from, what your problem is, he was willing to listen and discuss and give advice if asked for.
The one thing that really stands out about Bob was his demeanor, his kindness, being gentle, and being firm. We could always count on his support. If we ever had any issues, he would listen very intensely and help us out when we needed it. But it was always a gentle hand, a kind, gentle hand.
I will always remember how totally devoted Bob was to Ballin Isles. I just enjoyed working with him. I always found him to be a perfect gentleman.
As former mayor and council member, I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of the council members that I had the pleasure to serve with and the staff of the city for the cooperation you always extended to the city in resolving issues.
Well, there's many things I'll never forget about Bob, but the one is his compassion, his love for the community, and his caring for the homeowners, as well as all of the other employees here.
When I moved here, there were 300 homes in Ballin Isles, and Bob set the pace for a fabulous way of life, which we all have inherited.
But he was always available, always calm, and always caring. No matter what time of the day or night that you called, I'll take care of it today, I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Whether it was a minor issue relating to the dog park or a major issue relating to debris removal after major hurricanes, your cooperation, you always worked with your calm, professional manner and your focus, never losing your focus, which was the resolution of the issue.
He has been my mentor. He has taught me so much, and I've never known a more compassionate, willing to please person in my life.
Bob has had to navigate through a new board every year, but I have to say he's done it with grace and patience.
My favorite childhood memory of my dad is when he would, work his butt off all week, come home, and always just be content and ready to give his wife, my mom, and my brother and I sort of the time of the day and just sort of do whatever we wanted to do, despite how tired and exhausted he was.
For the countless minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, over the past 28 years of hard work at Ballin Isles to provide for us as your family and to make this Ballin Isles a beautiful gem that it is, we thank you.
You have truly made the Ballin Isles community a community that others should strive to achieve.
And I hope Bob has the kind of life I've had living here under his tutelage for the last 22 years.
Bob, I just wanted to thank you again for what you did for us in this community all of the years, particularly in 2004, when the community was devastated by 2 back-to-back hurricanes. trees were down, streets were flooded. You never left here until everything was passable and we were able to function again.
Bob, again, thank you so much for everything you've done for the community, as well as me personally, and for all of the other employees here. You truly will be missed.
But I wanted to say, Dad, I'm really proud of you for working these 28 years at Ballin Isles. And I know you did your job well, and that you were a very likable guy, and you didn't want to sort of demean or depreciate anyone there. And your only job was to make everyone happy. And just like in your job, you did that with our lives too.
And to almost always come home in a cheerful mood from work, and knowing that even though when you come home, it's not going to be perfect like it had to be at work. I thank you.
You are the true historian. You know where everything is. And whatever you do, don't be a stranger, because we're going to miss you. We're going to miss not seeing you every day.
Bob, thanks a million for all your effort in making Ballin Isles the most wonderful place to live.
I was going to say, no matter how many we have in the future, there'll never be another Bob Davis.
I wish you such good luck and health and happiness in your retirement. It is well deserved. But I want to leave you with these words. A great boss is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. And that's you, Bob.
Today is your special day, and everyone honors you and loves you and respects you. Thank you, Bob. My amazing husband of 40 years. I love you.
So, wouldn't have it any other way, Dad. I love you, and you'll do great at your next job that you have. You're not retiring fully.